Hello and welcome to probably what is going to be the one of the slower, more boring budget model railways videos, because this is an incredibly slow running DC locomotive. You can tell it's moving because the worm gears are going around. So what this is a old Hornby Terrier chassis I was given. Motor stopped working. I bought the motor for about £4 on eBay from China a few years ago. It's got a gearbox in it. I wondered what would happen. Doug lashed up a 3D printed mounting for it. And there you go. That's it running. So just to prove that you don't need DCC to have incredibly slow running locomotives. That's DC. It's just using a cheap budget model railways controller. It's just a £4 motor from China. And that's the speed it's running at. It is possible. It is pulling 3 wagons, just in case anybody thinks it's just the chassis. You can slow it down a bit more. Of course, you die of boredom. I'm not saying in any way that this is practical, that you would actually want a locomotive to run this slow, but it does prove that it can be done. It also proves that it's got nothing to do with DCC, slow running. You can do it on DC. It's a question of gearing. It does make you wonder why the manufacturers on shunting locomotives don't do something better with the gearing. But there you go, just a little bit of fun to show you that you can get DC locomotives running incredibly slowly. It's not practical, but as a demonstration of what you can do, there you go. I don't know what else I can say really. I'm sure people will have views on it. I shudder to think that anybody can say they've got anything going any slower, but I'm always open to suggestions. That is actually still moving. So there you go. What I think is probably the world's slowest DC 00 or HO locomotive, but at the very least it's one of the slowest, and it's a little bit different. So there you go. I'll leave it running just for a little bit longer so you can see that it is actually running. I think the wheels haven't quite made a whole revolution in the 2.5 minutes that I've been talking. And there you go. Of course, if you change the worm gear for something a bit coarser, then you probably could make it a more practical locomotive. It's just that we did what we got, and that's what you've ended up with. But I'm sure it would be possible to re-gear it so that it was a slightly more practical speed. But there you go, bit of fun. A really, really slow running DC locomotive. Hi, thanks for watching the video and for the nice comments. Click on the left for a previous video in this series, click on the right for another video you might enjoy, and please don't forget to click to subscribe, like, comment, etc. Thanks again.